What's up, everyone? This is Captain Magma here, and today I'm going to be presenting you a video about my Brawl Ball tournament that I'm going to be hosting this weekend at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. This is going to be pretty much Desert Alliance's first Brawl Ball tournament and first ever tournament that we're ever going to be hosting in our club. And so I wanted to make this like more announced so more teams could participate because depending on how successful this tournament will be, it will depend on like the tournaments I could make like later in the future. And so I want people to like try to participate as much as they can, or if not, try to get like a team to participate. But overall, I just want this tournament to be fun. You don't necessarily have to be a part of Desert Alliance to participate in this tournament. Honestly, I invite anybody who wants to participate in this tournament can join. Because honestly, I really don't care like if it's a part of our club. This is more of like a just for fun thingy. Since there's no cash prize, honestly I really don't have a problem who it goes to. And even if I were to add like cash prizes, I wouldn't care who it would go to because I just want to influence, that the like people have fun in these type of tournaments, that they don't, be bored during the weekends or like stuff like that. The format is pretty much going to be pretty basic because it's pretty much just going to be a size of 8 teams to maximum capacity of 16 teams. So far, only 5 teams have registered, so I'm still waiting for more teams to confirm and like register their team a part of it. And so that's pretty much how it's going to be working out. To register your team, that would be provided under the Discord link below. And so all you do is pretty much go to the Find a Team channel and try to set up a team. And once you have found a team, you pretty much ping me, or if not, DM me saying that you have a team ready, and I'll give you access to the tournament teams channel. My bad. And you'll receive access, and so you would have to put your team down in the certain format that I have posted down below inside of that channel. When you register a team, I would recommend to put at least one of the players' Discord username like with the registration thing, so it could be like smoother to like invite people into friendly games. For example, once we like start preparing for the tournaments, I'll give like proper instructions on how to like join games, and depending on how much team participate at the time right now, it looks like there are only about 8 teams will probably participate. And so I just wanted to clarify that if only 8 teams participate, there will only just be a quarterfinal, semifinal, and you know final. But if we manage to get like 16 teams to participate, that's when we'll add like a round of 16 before the quarterfinal. And so if 8 teams participate, then the layout of the tournament will change a little bit. So make sure you register your teams because I will be closing registrations by Friday. Shoot, I don't know what the date is right now. Hold up. Registrations will end on Friday, March 20th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The reason why I'll be closing it at 9 p.m. Eastern Time is so I can come up with brackets for how the tournament will lay out. If you do not plan on participating in this tournament, please, I advise you, if you would want to join in future tournaments, start preparing now because honestly, we plan on hosting more. And so next time probably won't even be a 3v3 tournament. Next time probably will be a 2v2, or if not, a solo showdown tournament. And so I just want to like just get that out of the way and just tell that I'm going to be hosting more tournaments later in the future. And so I would like to like keep this going from like certain dates, probably on the weekends or probably someday in the weekdays, depending on how available you guys are. And so that was pretty much it about the tournaments. And so I would be like wanting to go over like other things probably like later today. Probably would like advertise more to like get players to like participate in this tournament. Try to like get players to like team up with each other and so on. And so I just hope this tournament comes out as a success, and best of luck to anyone who wins. So that basically covered everything about the tournament. And so I'd like to go over things regarding Desert Alliance as a club. And so if you remember, please listen to what I'm going to say. And yeah. I'd like to say, even though we're bouncing back and forth with being in the top 200 USA and, just falling out of the leaderboard by like a little bit, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who has been a part of Desert Alliance. And honestly, it's been a long journey. And I had never expected our club to actually make it to the top 200 USA. And honestly, making that accomplishment is pretty big. And I have never thought of that would ever happen. So thank you to everyone who's a part of Desert Blazed. I'm so happy that everyone likes to being there and that people just choose to stay in that club. And so it just pretty much is like mind blowing to me. I didn't really expect this thing to ever happen to us. I still remember basically when I pretty much started the club, like when nobody was there. And so it felt like an eternity to make. And so seeing that like I went from making a club out of 0 players to a club that has a bunch of players that love playing the game, it's honestly a blessing to me because when you feel like that you don't that you're not going to do these type of things, it just surprises you. And so like me dedicating my time to here was pretty much well worth it. And so pretty much I'd like to thank once again everyone. I'd like to say thank you to White Shoe for pretty much being such a great help during the beginning stages, like back when we had like about like 500,000 trophies. He pretty much helped bring a lot of players into the club. And so I'm truly grateful for his hard work of bringing players into the club. Honestly, at first when I met him, I kind of had trust issues with him. But honestly, I am really grateful that he's a member of the club, and I'd like to thank everything that he has done for me and for the club. I'd also like to give a special thanks to the first members that pretty much were a part of the club. And so I'd like to say thank you, Noom. Thank you, Brickbreaker. Thank you, Dark Storm. And honestly, I think there's more of y'all's in there, but like in this list, but you guys have been there since like square one, like legit, like when I didn't even have members in the club. Like you were the first people who were ever like who would ever join the club. And so starting off from there is pretty special because this pretty much makes you day one members, like OG members. And so I'd like to make like have a special thanks to you guys because without you guys, there pretty much was no foundation in making the club. And so thank you. And most importantly, I'd like to say thank you to Soulbase, Ross Nation, because we pretty much became like a team for the championship challenge, which I'm pretty grateful for. And I'm pretty grateful for pretty much being there when we were having a merge discussion because honestly, without them, I pretty much wouldn't have like other opinions based on how they felt about the whole thing. And so you pretty much became like people I really trust into the club. And so I'd like to thank you both like so deeply because like not a lot of people would actually like would be down to like listen to those type of discussions, like listen to those type of kind of like important discussions that probably be something I would only listen to. But once again, thank you so much for being a part of that. But most importantly, I'd pretty much want to give a special thanks to everyone who has pretty much stuck by us for a long time. I know that's probably a lot of you and probably not a lot of you right now. Even though there's a lot of new members inside the club, I'd like to thank you guys for like choosing us as a club. Honestly, I had never thought in a million years that this would ever be a thing that I could accomplish. And so I pretty much want to give a special thanks to every single one of you guys. Honestly, with the whole merge discussion that I had recently, I'd actually considered abandoning like what I wanted to do because I thought it would be for the best for our club. However, what made me reconsider was that a lot of you guys pretty much were passionate for our club, pretty much had pride in what we had created. And so that pretty much made me decide that honestly I want to keep going. I want to keep going and like explore the possibilities that we could probably have. And so because of you players who have pretty much taken pride within our club, I'd like to say thank you so much because you guys, believe it or not, were pretty much the reason why I continue doing the thing I do. If you want to support the club and like don't want to change the name to so you could have like the DA in the front, honestly you could still support us by changing your name to yellow when you're in the club. Because honestly this like have you ever seen those like cool things like where those clubs be having their like all their members with like a color yellow or color blue and stuff like that? Yeah, that's the type of stuff I want to start with our club. And so it'll be pretty cool if you would do that. And so yeah. And so yeah, this is pretty much everything I would like want to go over right now because honestly, I don't know like if this was detailed enough. If you have any questions, just text my Discord. I really don't mind if you hit me up right there. We also opened up like a club Instagram, which I'll probably put like link down in the description down below. But yeah, once again, everyone, thank you so much for being a part of the clubs. It really does mean a lot. And so this is pretty much the end of this video. So thank you, and hope to see you guys later.